Excuse me, guy. So welcome back to Big T Muscle Gaming channel on YouTube. Today we're playing some more NBA 2K23. I tried playing my wrestling game, but it got stuck on one match where I can't get through it, can't go through it, whatever. Because apparently I backed up Braun Strowman backed up to me, and I threw him back in the ring, and then it just went to him, and that was it. That was the only person there. There was no T-bar, no slapjack, nobody. I was like, what the heck's going on? So we're going to quit there. We're going to try it again later on. Next couple days. Okay. Go ahead and do some Golden State Warriors. Warriors. I'm gonna wear our red jerseys, our statement jersey, our Nike statement jerseys.
I know this is shocking, but we're going with Kobe at number 1. He's my number 1 overall pick. Favorite player of all time and the man that will lead me to more championships.
To Golden State, and looking at this big board, I see Shaq, I see Tim Duncan, I see Kevin Garnett, but I'm not feeling a big man in Golden State with this number 2 pick. I'm going to go down to the 23-year-old Tracy McGrady.
Ooh.
Man, I wish he could have played for the Warriors back in the day, so I'm going to make it happen in my NBA.
Nice.
Dang.
I like that pick.
All right, I'm taking a look at number 3 here. I don't know how you could pass up on Shaquille O'Neal. I'm looking at Duncan and Garnett. I'm thinking there's no better option here to see in the purple and white than Shaq. So I'm taking Shaq number 3.
It's like that old saying goes, if you can't beat them, which you definitely can't in this era, join them.
All right. Well, wanted T-Mac. Not really a Duncan guy, but, I think he's going to be the leader of my franchise, and I can't really pass him up here. Someone that can really rally the troops, so it's an easy choice.
All right, so I wanted Tim Duncan. Thanks, Blake. I wanted a champion, 5-time champion who battled Kobe for many years, but now that he's gone, I guess I will go with Kevin Garnett.
Okay, so it's round 2. Back to Chris for the second round pick. Who do you have?
All right, so with the second pick, I have what I need on the perimeter. Now I have to go get a big, I think. And right now, just looking at the value that's on the board, I'm going to go with Big Z.
All right, back to the Warriors. I want youth. I want a pick and roll mate for Tracy McGrady. I want him to have a running mate for many, many years to come. I'm going to go with Kenyon Martin, second round pick.
Great pick.
Well, I'm tempted for something that Kings fans dreamt of for a long time, which is having Mike Bibby at the point and Shaq in the paint. That would be pretty amazing. But I think Bibby might be available in the next round. So I'm going to say that you've got a dominant big man, and I want somebody. So I'm surprised Brian didn't take him, but I'll take Antoine Walker at the stretch 4.
I've got my power forward. I could put Tim at center, so that gives me a little flexibility, but I think I'm going to keep him at the 4 and go down the list a little bit and get a perimeter fella, Rip Hamilton.
Ooh, good pick.
Okay.
All right, for my next pick, KG's always had a good point guard by his side. There was always a Sam Cassell or maybe a Stephon Marbury, so I am looking at age also. So I think I'm going to go with a Mike Bibby.
Man. I knew you gave yourself away when you said, I think he's going to be available later rounds. I knew
He almost did slip through. I think he did that to spite me.
We've got 2 rounds down.
He did! I think he did. That was funny as hell, dude.
While it's still very early in the season, the top teams, Greg, have already started to distinguish themselves across the NBA.
Getting off to a hot start, always a good sign, but don't.
That Isaiah Stewart. Let's see who it is. It is! Oh,
Don't sleep on the teams that are still getting locked in. A lot can change in the coming months.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. We've got Durant, and it's Fry in at the 3 spot. Barrett with the ball. He's against Fry. From downtown, and he trains the 3. Good-looking shot there from Davidson.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Now, here's Roy. He really played well in that last game against Charlotte. Pelicans with the rebound. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
Here's Fry after the made shot from Davidson to the wing right side. Now, here's Fry. He's coming off a 28-point game against Charlotte. Stewart kicks to Fry. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Nicholson. Here's Davidson. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now, here's Roy. To the inside, and it's blocked by Davidson. And he's able to get it back. Drills the three-pointer. Fry's got 6.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Passes it to Roy. Shot clock at 6. Inside, Stewart. The rebound by Davidson.
And fought hard to make his way to the rim, but give the D credit. Did just enough to force him to clank that one.
And it's good for 2.
This looks like a shoot-around the way they're scoring. 5 straight makes to start the game.
Warriors trail by 6. Roy passes to Bosch. Pass to Duran. Now, here's Fry. Barrett covering for the 3. The rebound by Davidson. Davidson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants.
Right,
Oh, you're right.
Daniel.
Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now here's Bosch. He definitely had a good game in their win against the Hornets. Lob pass to Bosch, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Williamson. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
Now here's Roy. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Clock at 6. Duran the pass to Roy. To halt the run. And the Warriors miss again. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against the Hornets in Charlotte. GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green. The single...
Wait, there's no Steph Curry, there's no Klay Thompson. What happened? Are they both out? I'll have to check that after this game. But Jesus, that's weird.
Most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. Like the most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an all-NBA team.
Here's Davidson. Boy, was he something else against the Clippers.
And he's off to a phenomenal start here tonight, guys.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdowns for the Pelicans. That free throw good from Davidson. Warriors trail by 16. They could use a big
I scored all of our 3 points and
shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
Now, here's Fry. He has 6. Second shot opportunity. Here's Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Here's Bosch following the score by New Orleans. Over to the wing. 6 to shoot. And here's Fry for 3. And the Warriors get it back. Here's Stewart. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
He doesn't get the second one. We've seen some kids go directly from high school, RJ, to the G League. How do you think that's working out so far?
Green and Kuminga sure look good. And look, I think for a small select group of individuals, they should go and start working on their profession. No different than a musician, a tennis player. You should go and start focusing on your profession. But for other players, they need college development. I needed college for 3 years, and then that is what helped me become a better pro.
Out to the right wing. Here's Davidson. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. 23 points for T.
And this is the game plan for him. I mean, he's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Now, here's Stewart. Pass to Fry. Takes a 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
3.
Fry's got 9 points.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Roy passes to Durant. Bosch looking around. To the paint. Here's Roy. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Now Daniels to the right side. And it's good off the back rim and in. And that's now 28 points for T.
And when you got someone putting on a show like this, I mean, in the first quarter, you have got to be kidding.
The pass to Durant. Poked away. Barrett wide open. He fired. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
Now here's Roy. During the pass to Bosch. Just 5 to shoot. And then Bosch with the jam.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
That's what lackluster defense will get you. You deserve to get dunked on with that type of effort.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I did get a chance to speak with Steve Kerr a little bit. This will be the first game this season against this team. He knows they're great rim protectors, but he doesn't want his guys to back down. He told them, push the action, stay confident. You may get one sent back. Don't let that deter you at all. So, Kevin, they're going to keep trying to be aggressive all game.
All right, David, sounds like they're plotting GA to try and overcome some pretty stingy defense.
Yeah, the play calling is going to be key here, guys. You can't afford to be predictable.
Yeah, they can't beat these guys with blind luck and talent. They're going to have to outthink them.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Peterson's checked in, and it's Ingram in for Nicholson. And here are the Pelicans. Lets it go from deep, and he gets it to go. No problem on the three from Davidson. Davidson's got 34.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Passes it to Malone. Here's Gill. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Ingram against Wiggins. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And this is encouraging. Wiggins looking committed to shooting and forcing the D to compromise.
The Warriors shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And it's been an issue for them as it was last year, only 72% from the line.
Pass to Davidson. Lays it up off the glass. Davidson's got 36.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Pass to Wiggins. Kicks it to Allen. Malone outside. The pass to Gill. And here is Fry. Down low. Here's Wiggins. And it's Ingram with the rebound. And here's Daniels. Here's Davidson. A shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got his 6th assist on the night.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Whoa. Now here's Malone. Passes to Fry. The 15-footer. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
That's bullshit, because he foul baited me. He ran into me. He pushed himself into me. That's fucking bullshit. So I say, fuck you, faggot. You're going to get dunked on now, bitch. You don't deserve it. Where's Fry at? Where's that faggot at?
Here's Wiggins. Outside for Roy. Pass to Stewart. 5 to shoot. Another shot. And the nice bucket inside from Bosch. Bosch has got 5 points now this quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Durham. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Bosch in at the 2. And here's Roy after the three-pointer from Davidson. To the middle. Here's Stewart. And it's sent back by Davidson. And he gets it back.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back.
Three-pointer is right on target.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
And here's Bosch for 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Lets the 3 fly. And another 3 for New Orleans.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Outside Roy. Back to Bosch. Outside Roy. Down low, Stewart, and it's blocked. Go! And here we go. Greg Williamson's got it.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Now here's Bosch. 10 points for him. Offensive rebound. Outside for Roy. Got a piece of it. pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. A nice shot by Davidson. Davidson's got 46 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Roy. And again, unable to change momentum here. The Pelicans have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. And T is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that third foul.
Roy kicks to Bosch. He's looking for Wiggins and finds him. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Verticality gives Wiggins the upper hand. Almost unstoppable once he's midair.
Pass to Barrett from past the arc. And another
Yes,
three for New Orleans.
I passed. I was right behind him. If you fucking don't do it, fucking.
Continue to grow.
Alley-oop pass.
Way ahead in that category.
Alley-oop.
Ball movement has been flawless.
Outside Bosch. Higgins outside. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get your attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
And that's about maximum range for an alley-oop, guys. It's got to be.
That's just crazy. Absolutely nuts. Golden State's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Roy passes to Stewart.
Keep going. Keep going, Isaiah.
Golden State moving it around.
Shit. I know you got the ball back here for a second. Get out of my way, man.
Outside Roy. Now the pass to Bosch. No good from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
To the paint. Here's Williamson. Again, the Pelicans score.
And okay, you won't let me get to the hole this time. Zion options for the next best thing.
Roy kicks to Wiggins. Pass to Stewart. Outside Bosch. Inside. Wiggins passes to Duran. It's stolen. Here's Hunt. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Wiggins kicks to Bosch. And just miss after miss right now. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for New Orleans. Here's Davidson. And again.
Oh.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Outside Bosch. Back to Roy. Fires from deep. Pelicans with the rebound. Davidson's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Hunt. Again, the Pelicans score.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Stewart. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. The Warriors shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
And here is Fry after the three-pointer from Davidson. Pass to Bosch. Now, here's Duran. Not a lot of room. Shot clock at 5. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah. And not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. What do you got for us, DA?
Well, guys, T in that
You're a
last
fucking
outing
piece of
against the
shit.
Clippers delivered quite a performance. He scored an incredible number of
Call me
points,
asshole.
and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Some changes for New Orleans. Ingram comes in for R.J. Barrett. And Daniels subbed in for Nicholson. And Golden State also making a change. Malone's checked in.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
All right. Give me just a second, guys, to fix a few things here. Shit, Tyler. Oh, you bleeding here. on. Come on. Come on. Okay, go to settings, Tyler Davidson, payment shipping. Not what I want. No, it's not. Come on. Come on, sir. Come on. I know this. What's my security code? 305. Can't read that. There it is. Okay. I always forget that I have to go to Rodney's shit. See, this is why I don't like getting other people's phones, because I don't have my shit up there where I can click on it and say, hey, I need to go here and do this and fix my payment method. Oh no, they'll just let me fucking sit there. You know. So I told my mom, we're gonna have to get a phone eventually. I told my mother, I said, we're eventually gonna have to get a brand new phone because I can't get any updates on any of my phone on my phone. What do you mean? Software updates, mother. I gotta have software updates to keep the phone running. And as of now, my 7 won't get. My iPhone 7 won't get 16. So yeah. So we're going to have to always has been. Because Ronnie never played games on his phone, so his app store was always almost never used. So it's like, okay, so now I gotta right? Well, if they fire me, I know what I'm gonna tell them. Good. I don't want to be here anymore. I didn't want to be here I didn't want to be here since like a couple months ago because it just got to the point where it's just like, oh well, now now I gotta like I was taking over for everybody else. Now we got it fixed. Let me double check one more thing before we get started here. I don't want to fucking not be where it says pending charge and then not know that my Yep. Took off all what I had left because I only had $3 left, so let's look. It took it out. Okay, cool. Just want to make sure. Right.
Golden State's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Pass to Gill. To the inside. Fry, good. Fry's got 14 points.
Hold on.
We talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And there's the pass to Davidson. Fires for three. Good. Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Outside Bosch. Fry with the ball. He's got 14. Outside Bosch. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And so it's New Orleans with it. Here's Ingram. Another one falls for New Orleans.
And this is Ingram's bread and butter, a terrific mid-range shooter who looks to score from there often.
Passes it to Fry. Here's Gill. Malone outside. That one doesn't drop. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. To the middle. Here's Davidson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Outside Bosch. 1:44 left to play here in the half.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
Down low, here's Davidson, and that one good. 66 points for T.
Boy, it's a joy to watch Ingram as he's developed. One of the hardest working players in the game.
Pass to Bosch. Shoots over Ingram, and Bosch gets it to go on the assist by Fry. Bosch has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
And it's Davidson missing.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And it's Malone finishing it off.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
It didn't count. It is a saving.
Now, here's Fry.
I was like, what the hell?
14 points for him. .41 seconds left to play in the first half. Bosch passes to Allen. And slam dunk by Allen.
Easy for the big man Allen to get up and throw it down.
New Orleans with the ball. Here's Davidson. They get it back. Kent. And the rebound paying off as they pick
About ready to bust some fucking something.
Pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Just a solid performance on the interior.
You're not going to start taking my fucking shit down now. Bullshit. I've worked hard to get this point. You're a fucking piece of shit.
The rebounding has been off the charts.
Pass to Gill. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Malone outside. Here's Gill. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Steps back and fires. From deep.
Why
Big time shot.
Wow.
Well, no made it at least, but Jesus, why don't you pass me? I stand wide
Able
open.
to put on it.
45th.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Really an incredible game from T.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt.
God damn it, where's my fucking shot?
Getting the win.
It's bullshit. Why are you taking it down every time? In the third quarter, every time. Every time I get a good run going, it fucking says, oh no, you're going to lose every fucking time you made already.
Over everything else.
T is out there with Zion Williamson. Then it's Barrett.
That's
and
it.
Nicholson
That's it.
at the point. And that's the group for Willie Green as we begin the second
Come
half.
on, pass it in.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball.
No, get back, get back.
Here's Davidson. And another one falls.
Finally.
71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone.
Every time I make a good run and do really well in the first half, the second half, the computer decides, well, he's not going to make any more shots. He's just going to miss every one of them. He shoots up now. It's like, screw you. You're not making a perfect game. Screw you. You're not going to have your 70%. Screw you. You're going to be 60%. You're going to be down in the bottom 60%.
The defense right now looks helpful.
Stop. Fucking everything hurts. Why does it hurt? Go away. Burp, please. Burp. 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 Ugh.
Roy passes to Stewart. Golden State moving the ball around. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Kicks it to Nicholson. Inside. Here's Davidson. Comes up empty.
See, that's another shot I should have made.
Down low.
Had enough room to finish, and that's
That's
what
bullshit. I don't know how the fuck the shot's going. But next time I miss another one, I get down to... If I get down to fucking 70%, I'm gonna fucking kill somebody.
Outside Roy. There's the pass to Duran. And then jammed down as he goes right over Zion Williamson.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. And he gets it to go.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
Golden State's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Now, here's Duran. Passes it to Stewart. Fades back. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Pass to Davidson. And, yep, another basket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Roy kicks to Bosch. Pass to Duran. Fry with the ball. Now Stewart. He's covered by Davidson. And the pass to Bosch. 6 on the shot clock. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Bosch has got 14 points.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Here's Barrett, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle.
He
And 2
didn't pass
shots
me
coming
the
up.
first time I was running. I'm ready to do an alley-oop. No, fuck you. We're not going to pass you. You're making every ball points anyway.
Improve it.
That's also good. So
you don't want to get fouled, get hurt? Fine, go ahead.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. up on top. High post Stewart trying to break that ice-cold streak. That shot off the mark.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Jacks up a three, and he hits it from deep. 3 points there from Davidson. Davidson's got 10 points here in the second half. Roy kicks to Bosch. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Into the lane, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Rocket 2, a second chance effort. It's rebounded by Barrett. And Barrett has got the ball here for New Orleans. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Here's Davidson. No good on the triple.
Yeah, that's what I don't like. You get perfect fucking shot release, and it doesn't go in.
Golden State's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Passes to Roy. Pass to Stewart. And it's Bosch in the corner. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Well, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Peterson's checked in. Wiggins is checked in for Golden State.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah.
And I really hate when all these teams pass around. Try to go for a fucking shot, dude. Don't be passing around like little babies.
A cold stretch offensively, for sure.
During the pass to Wiggins. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
See, that's fucking cheating. Why the hell would you lob it up for an alley-oop pass and you could go to fuck...
Duran slams it in.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high quality shooting.
Roy kicks to Fry. Roy passes to Stewart. Back to Roy. Wiggins up top. He's covered by Daniels. To the paint. Here's Davidson. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. And the three ball is good. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for New Orleans. Pass to Fry. Now here's Durant. Wiggins inside the line. The rebound by Davidson. Davidson's got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Daniels, and the shot is good.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
The pass to Fry. Will it go? Nice D from Barrett. For New Orleans, they've gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
This is how you get really quick assists, though, because you can throw it to a guy, and then you know that you're controlling the guy that you threw it to, so you don't have to hope he makes an assist, or you don't have to hope he makes the shot for you without passing it to somebody else. Because then you could just control and say, oh, he's not going to pass it to the next guy, because then it would ruin my assist.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says, if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. DA, thanks. Back to Roy. Fires the three. Pelicans with the rebound. Daniels has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Barrett. In the corner, Nicholson with it. Pass to Daniels. Fires the three. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got 4 rebounds in this game.
What I hate about Daniels is fucking idiot.
Knocks it loose. Here is Daniels, guarded by Fry. Davidson passes to Nicholson. New Orleans moving the ball around. Daniels from outside.
That's bullshit. He can't make a damn shot. He sucks. His meter is way too fucking fast for his kind of...
No good. And Golden State will come the other way. They host the Kings after this game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Now, here...
It's like, how the fuck do they get all these rebounds when we're standing right there? The ball comes down to us, and the guy grabs it.
Guarded closely. Some solid D from Davidson.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
I just want to get my fucking NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Outside Roy.
I'm so sick and tired of this fucking shit when they pass every fucking 5 seconds.
Beyond the arc. The rebound by Davidson.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Daniels. It's rebounded by Golden State. The feed to Roy. That falls.
Yes, that's bullshit.
That time from
that's
Wiggins.
Fucking bullshit. Come on, guys. Come
Roy's
on.
got 4 points now in the quarter.
Where am I? Where am I?
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Here's Barrett. It's deflected.
New Orleans foul.
So for the Pelicans, Tatum, he's checked in for Barrett.
Come on.
And it's Ingram in for Nicholson.
And
the Warriors making a change here.
Put it in!
And it's the Warriors with the ball.
Look at how slow the refs are to throw the ball to the player on the line. How slow the computer is when you fucking want to play the game. Just go. Just throw the ball in. Don't worry about where it goes.
A 3-pointer. Wiggins. He can't get.
I'm so sick and tired of it. Woo, woo, woo. Stop grabbing the ball. You know you're not going to get the ball back, so just stop.
To go. Now New Orleans will take it the other way.
Somebody get open. Somebody get open. Go to the brim.
Here's
go to the
Davidson.
rim. Go to the
Defended by
rim.
Allen.
Go to the rim. Go to the rim.
Down low. Here's Tatum. Great
Thank
pass
you.
to set up the lay-in. Tatum's got 7.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Pass to Fry. Allen left side. Just 5 on the clock. And the Warriors miss again. New Orleans has gone to the 3-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Peterson the pass to Tatum. Here's Peterson. Defended by Allen. Peterson, that's good.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Golden State's gotten blank from 3-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. Fry finds Wiggins, and oh, what a play, he just palms the block.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Going for a dunk, Ingram uses that physicality, clearing the defense out of his way.
The throw got dunked on.
They need a good offensive possession.
Jerry got dunked on pretty good.
Without a bucket.
Here's Wiggins. Peterson grabs the miss. Peterson's got 5 rebounds tonight.
He hasn't even made 1 point yet this quarter. Man, his team desperately needs him to get going.
And here's Malone. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Fry. The rebound by Brandon Ingram.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Well,
it's good.
That was funny. That was funny. Jared got tucked up at Brandon Ingram. I'm like, what the hell? Jared Allen, play him. I'm like, oh, that sucks. I hate this fucking thing, man. Because it's a little bit longer than my TV. It does not exactly fit in the width of a TV with the legs on it. Now, if it didn't have the legs on it, was when the legs were kind of like not so like the way they are or further out, I could probably fit my TV there. I could probably fit it within the width of the TV, but because it's the same width as the TV, it's just that the legs are kind of, say, probably maybe an inch and a half to 2 inches in, so it makes the TV not exactly. Actually, let me see this real quick. I want to take a look at this. I've got a tape measure right here. I need to grab and use. Well, 38 inches. This out the way so I don't have to. Yeah, you see that? It's 2 inches. So the feet are 2 inches inside the TV itself. So my TV is exactly 38 inches wide. But the feet on the TV are 2 inches in from the end of the TV. So yep, exactly 2 inches in. So basically, my 36-inch soundbar itself, the actual soundbar itself, not the soundbar, does not fit because the legs from end to end are the same width. So basically it hits the leg. So now it kind of sits, it kind of hangs off the end of my deal. And I can't push my TV back because the problem would be that the TV would fall and I would kind of fall over. Now, I got to be very careful when I put this stuff up here now. But that's nuts though. I did not realize that the legs on the TV are 2 inches in. What's up, Jay? What's up, man? So I noticed something. What's that? That the legs that my TV is 38 inches long and wide, right? Yeah. It's a 40-inch TV, so 38 inches wide by 40 inches diagonally. That's how you tell the width of the TV. But the legs are 2 inches in, like on the TV, they fit 2 inches in, further in. So, and my soundbar is 36 inches. So basically my soundbar is the same width as the two legs from one leg to the other. So basically I'm just sitting there doing nothing. I'll be right back. See if I got any more stuff. I got my stuff. I need to take this outside. sitting there like, oh, this store's gonna be cool. No. What is this? Oh, what is this? Need AARP. Oh, the Hardy's that. Okay. Yeah, American Furniture. That is fucking weird though. They're still around. You wouldn't think that American Superstore, which was basically like the superstore outlet of furniture, before but Hefner's has always been the biggest in town. Hefner's is like one of our biggest furniture stores. But then we got American Mattress again too. I don't know. I just want to know why we are getting so many furniture stores. I know exactly where they're at. Because of the giant fucking P.O. box that they use. They don't use anything else. Like, what do you mean? Look at the giant fucking P.O. box. This is Princess Dragon. This is... Oh, right. Oh, right. What's that? This is Harbor Freight. We talk with Scott to find out where my other thing is. I definitely worked there last year. For a couple of months. I made enough to even cover, so I can probably take it down and get it done now, but I don't want to do it until I know for sure that I've gotten my other one, so I can go see Scott either tomorrow or sometime next week. All this shit out of here. Get rid of everything. There's too much fucking shit here. Now 4 cans. I'll probably just need one more can to cover this weekend. Get rid of the immediate. See Mal. I haven't seen Bailey or Mal in a while, so I need to go. I want to put this up on top, this Bridges Stratton paper. I want to put it up here so I don't lose it, because that's the one that because it's different than the other two. And if it gets folded in there somewhere, I might throw it away by accident, and then people like, no. So I got 2/3 of my tax, my W-2s. I got to go find out where the third one is. I have no idea, woman. That's just too hot right there. I love to know where you are all the time. That'll make you smile. See, Lucas thought. See, my Rodney thought Lucas was weird. I said, Rodney, he does almost exactly what you do. What do you mean? I said, man, look. He plays with big toys, drives a nice truck, and works his ass off, man, okay? Anything different than you? No. We've got a minute 4. We're up 144 already. Jesus. That's nuts. We're up 144 points already. We'll hit 200 if we can get 60. If we can get 54 or 56 more points. You know, as many times as I've been to Cape Girardeau, Missouri, which is like 86 miles from here, where I live, there is a Smoothie King. I've never had one. Never had a smoothie from there. I've always said I'm going to go to Smoothie King and have a smoothie. Never went. I've always gotten busy doing something else that I like to do more of. You know, like I'll go to Hot Shots, which is downtown, basically, which is like a St. Louis style bar. Basically, it's a bar that originated out of St. Louis that is now part of came down to Cape. I don't know why it's in Cape. Well, why there's one so far south and there's not any more until you get to St. Louis and stuff. I'll go there and eat, and I'll play pool for a while, then I'll get out and go stuff. So I'll do that for lunch, though, maybe. But sometimes I'll go in there and we'll and stuff. When there's a big fight going on, I'll go to Hot Shots and watch it because it's just the easiest place for me to get in. And it's like after 8, they put up a sign that says 21 or older to enter because they start serving drinks. They don't really serve. They really don't stop serving alcohol. You can get alcohol anytime, but you have to show your ID. But then they have like a bouncer at the door that sits out there after 8 that says that nobody under the age of 18 or 21 can enter in this building, even if you're not drinking. I hate fucking CO2, man. Gives me the worst heartburn. But I'll tell you my plans when I go to Cape. First things first, my plan is we go to Cape. I go to Cape. I go to the mall first. That's the first thing. First place I hit is the mall. I'm probably there for about 4 hours. I'll sit around, get me a coffee at the Starbucks. Because there's 3 Starbucks in Cape. There's one on Williams Street, which is the street going right through town there, right by the mall, or K Highway, whichever you want to call it. There's a little Starbucks place there. There's one in the mall, which is less than like 2 minutes from the other one. Then there's one in the Target on Siemens Drive, which is where Target and Men's Warehouse and GameStop and K Jewelers and Party City and Staples is at. Don't know. You know, and it's just amazing to look back at, because I saw some old pictures of West Park Mall back when I was a little kid, back in the 90s and stuff, and saw the old shots of like Venture, you know, Penny's was in there, Sears was in there. Oh, Sears wasn't in there. Yeah, they were. Sears was in there. Then Famous Bar was in there too. So it was Penny, Sears, Famous Bar. Or no, it was Famous Bar, Sears, and then Venture. Venture was like, when I was a kid, Venture was like, it was when Famous Bar went out, because Macy's bought Famous Bar. Famous Bar was actually a big one in St. Louis. It's just weird, man, remembering all that. There was a KB Toys. Now it's weird to go up there now and see a Rural King where Toys R Us used to be. I didn't realize Toys R Us was that big. Because the amount of toys they had shucked into one place just made it like it was smaller than it actually was. But the Rural King, holy shit. It's like twice the size of our Orschelns. It's about 1.5 times the size of our Orschelns right now. I'm like, holy crap. Their Menards is the same size as ours. They had a Big Lots at one point. I don't understand why they don't change that to put it to Poplar Bluff. Because it's been like 5, 6, 7 years since the 5 years since the Big Lots has disappeared in Cape. Because it disappeared when Heilig Meyer went out. And Heilig Meyer was like a furniture store. And we had one here in town too, where I live now. We had one down here that was right there. And then we had a Hancock Fabric, which they had a Hancock Fabric too. Then they changed that stupid. Just weird seeing all this stuff that used to be in places used to be like every day. It was like an everyday thing. You go by, you see this place, and now they're not there. It's like, what happened? Well, businesses fail, businesses go bankrupt, businesses do this and that. It's like you can't really expect businesses to be there forever. Unlike Walmart, our Aldi's, our Ace Hardware stores, our Menards, our Orschelns, our Lowe's, our Home Depot, our Big Lots, which has been there since '96. So Big Lots is fixing to hit their 30th anniversary. Being in Poplar Bluff. It just amazes me. Stay open. Like, they do get a lot of customers, but it's like you get a lot of piddle shit. Like, you get a lot of housewares. They don't have an automotive department. They barely have an electronic department anymore. They've got little bitty toys up front. They've got clothes now. They do seasonal stuff. They have like home workout things. They have like the thing called the Lot, which is basically just specially priced items. Basically, it's a place for new items that come in. We have a furniture bedding department now. We have a furniture bedding department, bathroom, kitchen, housewares, pots and pans, stuff. All of our bedding stuff goes basically from one wall all the way down, and there's like 2 aisles full of bedding stuff. And you got an aisle and a half of bedding, an aisle and a half of bathroom, 3 aisles of kitchens, 3 aisles of kitchen stuff. Then you've got like picture frames, candles. It's like a K's merchandise almost, without the with food, basically. Basically, is what Big Lots is. Basically, Big Lots is a wholesale store, a wholesale discount store, where we get certain things. It used to be a discount store. I think it's just a discount store now. I don't think it's a wholesale discount store. What they used to do was they used to get items from stores that were closing, and they would sell them at cheaper prices to try to alleviate some of the stuff. And some stores, we get like so much of this, so much of that. We're supposed to, and this is what Amy told me. She said they used to get like a list of stuff, and it would tell you how much of something you were supposed to get. So you had to memorize pretty much on like some stuff, like how much was on a pallet, or how many was in a box, to how many boxes went on a pallet, to how much each pallet held, so you could easily count it. Like, okay, so this box has got 6 in it. And there's 60 pallets. That's 1,200 bottles of this stuff. We're getting 2 pallets. We're getting 2,400. Okay, great. Yeah, you got to remember exactly how much was in each. You had to remember how many items were in each box, how many boxes went on a pallet, and how much a pallet held, and then you could add it together with the other one. But now they just tell you, okay, we're sending you 100 of this, 200 of this, sending you 30 fans. And it's not bad. Big Lots is not a bad place to work at all. I have no problem working at Big Lots. It's just the pay is smaller than what I was expecting it to be. It was like $11 and something. I'm like, dude, this is not right. And they were only giving me 2 days a week. So I go in for 2 days. And that's because I had another job too. So I was thinking if Scott would let me come back. But they've already got, I think they already have like 5 or 6 people that are there working with Vicky and Amy and Melissa and Scott. So those are the 4 managers. Melissa became an assistant manager again. She lost her status, I think, because she was DTS, or Dock to Stock lead, which means that she would be out there helping us get the truck unloaded, and stuff like that. But basically, she dealt with the truck. And the truck would come, and it would pull up. It'd be there like 4 o'clock in the morning. We had to get there by like 6. We'd go out back and open up the truck and then start moving some of the stuff out the front. And then we get enough room to put the Nestaflex, which was this big roller system that you would put in the truck so you could slide the items down so you didn't have to walk to the front of the truck every time. Because those trucks are 36 feet long. Some of those trailers are like 30 to 40 feet long, and that's a long walk. Carrying laundry detergent boxes and bed frames and fireplaces and stuff like that. But we used dollies for that. But that was fun. I liked it, but it was different than what I was normally used to doing because when I worked at Country Mart, Cash Saver, they were all on pallets. Everything was on a pallet. There was literally no boxes. There was literally nothing not palletized. So basically it was just like there was all pallets. Nothing was separate. It was all wrapped. All you had to do was go in there and grab the pallet. You go in there, grab a pallet with a manual pallet jack, pull it out, turn it around, get it to the front, or bring it out onto the dock. But we had a dock, but it didn't work too well. Bring it out onto the dock, boom, bang. Our guy would get it with a forklift. Guy would get it with a forklift and then drop it down, and the guy would grab it with another, with a pallet jack, the electric pallet jack, and pull it in there and set it where it needed to go. And once we got all the pallets off at the Once we got all the pallets off the truck for the grocery store, like the frozen, we wouldn't put in the free. We wouldn't put in the deal because the frozen had dry ice in it, so it was in a blue container. This big blue container had dry ice in it, so it would last for until we got it out there to put it in a freezer. But the dairy, if we had to, we would throw it in the dairy cooler. And we would just leave it there, and then I'd drag it out if I needed it. But I would do frozen first. I do dairy first. Get dairy out as quick as possible so we wouldn't have it hoarding up our dairy cooler with the dairy stuff. And then I'd work on frozen, because then frozen would be my next thing. I'd be doing frozen probably mid. I start on dairy probably whenever we got it off the truck. Usually he would have me, he'd have me pull dairy out to the dairy section first. So I take the dairy that came off the truck and put it out in the dairy section, start grabbing stuff off there and just start putting it out, putting it out, putting it out, putting it out, putting it out. Then he'd grab the eggs, he'd set them out for me because they'd be all in boxes and stuff. So we'd look at the boxes and they'd have like tags on them that would say medium, large, extra large, jumbo, small, you know. Our would say 36, or 32, depending on, or 24, depending on how, you know, what size carton you got, whatever. And we put those out, and then you say, okay, go ahead and go grab frozen. And I get done with frozen, he'd say, go grab pets. He said, I left pets specifically for you because you're quick at it. And I have pets done in 15 minutes. He says, okay, so go grab one of the U-boats with I'd either do cans or I'd do the cereal aisle. And that's when me and him would start talking, start jibbing and jiving, because he liked doing cereal with me. He said I was always more fun that way. But usually we talk when we would do dairy. We usually did dairy together. He wouldn't do frozen. He'd do dairy with me more than anything, because dairy was his baby. Yeah, Gene's baby was dairy, man. It was fun. Oh, Vernon, man, I loved him to death. Oh, Gene was so awesome. All right, let me dump this out. I'm talking too much. Let's dump this out and get this out. I kind of got in trouble yesterday. I think I'm going to be fired from work because my door was short. But I don't care, because honestly, to tell you the truth, I really was getting tired of working. See, what I want to do is I want to go back and work grocery retail. I want to work grocery retail at a grocery store where I can help, you know, that I can work at my own pace, not like Walmart where you have to follow strict rules and have certain things done at certain times or certain in a certain amount of time, whatever. I'd rather do that where I can work like Big Lots, or like not really Big Lots, but more like Country Mart Cash Saver, where you were not permitted. You know, you could have, you know, they tell you to go put this out, go put this out, go put this out. But if you were quit, and it was just a smaller store that didn't have a lot of restrictions. It didn't have a lot of restrictions, so I'm trying to get on a 10 box because it wasn't like a huge, it wasn't like a bigger, it was more of like a medium sized. It wasn't like a large size scale grocery company. It was a medium sized grocery company. It's like 40. There's like 47 stores we had at one time. That's not many, but that's not a small bunch. It's not a big, huge bunch, but it's not like a super small amount. Then you go and you watch this video about old vintage grocery stores that have gone. Holy crap, I didn't know there were so many different brand names like Farmer Jack, Buy Low, Big Star, Little Star. You know, I didn't know there was stuff like that. I knew there was Big K. I knew there was IGA, which is still around in Indiana and Wisconsin, but not like Indiana, Wisconsin, Minnesota, you know, stuff like that. It's like because and Iowa, because it's International Grocery Association, what it stands for. It's still there because IGA, actually, it's owned by American Wholesale Grocers, AWG. Hold on. Made by AWG, which is the company that licensed Town and Country Grocers of Fredericktown. It licensed the name Country Mart, Cash Saver, Town and Country. And now when you go to Dexter or Jackson, Missouri, it's weird to walk in to a Harps in a building that kind of looks like the old style middle sized grocery stores. That's what it was. That's what I known for most of my life in Dexter, was that Country Mart was awesome because it was a super town and country is what it was, basically. And it was a bigger format, but it had a warehouse attached to it, which is where we got a lot of our stuff when we needed it. It was like they would order a lot more than we would. But it was weird. Here's the weirdest part about it. You go to different grocery stores that use the same distributing company, like AWG, and you would see them it'd be like, we used like, so, you know, we had like a page for like produce, right? And we would use so much of that book or that produce pamphlet we would get each month or whenever we would get it, whatever, that would tell us what was new, what we needed. We couldn't order some of that stuff because they wouldn't let us, because we were a smaller grocery store, and they wouldn't let us order that because they were afraid that people wouldn't buy it in this area. But then you go like 30, 40 miles down the road. It's like Dexter. Or you go, let's say you went to Harps, or you went to 10 Box. It was a different grocery store in the same town. And you had the same distributing company because they had because AWG has two main brands, Always Save and Best Choice. So you go to another grocery store in town that used the exact same ordering guide as you did, and they get to use a heck of a lot more of that ordering guide than I ever did. I'm like, how is that possible? It just is. You know what I mean? It just is. It's weird that they would use more than what we would use because they're a more upscale grocery store and people tend to associate them with more upscale products. So they would just go ahead and just use more of the thing. Like they get the Bolt House juices. We finally got the fancy Everfresh apple juices, the premium apple juices that tasted like a certain certain thing, a certain apple, you know, like some would taste like Red Delicious, some would taste like Granny Smith. Some would taste like Pink Lady's Honey Crisp. You know, it was weird. But and when I was in produce, it was fun because produce was cool because I got to learn a lot about how to run produce. I learned about all the PLU codes. Or PUL codes, or whatever you want to call them. They're like the ones that like bananas, like 4011, whatever. Some apples are like 3066 or whatever you want to call it. Like, you know, it's just that they're pretty much universal labels. Okay, let me get this out here real quick. Pretty much universal labels. PLU numbers. Well, the rest of you just go ahead and just fire me behind my logo and fire me because I'm sure that's what's going to be the verdict. No, it could be. You could not be in trouble. I'm not going to fire you for like $5-10. Well, it might. So price lookup is a lot more sensible than that way. It's called a price lookup. Basically what it is, it's a 4 to 5 digit code that basically just gives the information that they put all produce products underneath. Or they do like we do at Harbor Freight, like they do at Harbor Freight. They just go ahead and just give you all the things. Basically the number that we use at Harbor Freight. It's called a SKU basically, but in produce it's called a price lookup. Basically just gives you information about the product and it tells you how much the product is under that code. I'm like, okay. Yeah. So basically it's called price lookup is what it is, and basically all it does is just give you the price of the product that you're looking for. Like some stores, they used to have these I don't know if they do it, if they do or do not anymore. Like Kroger's or whatever it was Kroger's or was it Walmart or was it all these? I can't remember, but one of the stores used to have a scale where you'd weigh it and you type in the number on the thing. You type the number in and say, okay, this, and this, and you set it on the scale. It would weigh it, then it would give you the price of what it should be when you get to the register. Ugh. Damn, I don't know why my heartburn's so hard. We're going to try. Oh shit, every time. Dude, my dead homie's a pinch.
If the defense lets him, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Wiggins with it, out guarded by Ingram. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Gill. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Warriors have shot 5 of 8 from the foul.
3 fouls still? That's really good, actually. I got through a whole quarter without fouling.
At the line for the Warriors.
And that one misses.
Yeah. Why take me out now?
Substitution on the court. At the line for New Orleans. One shot.
Outside Roy. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme...
It's fucking weird to see Jared Allen playing in a Warriors jersey when he plays against the Cleveland Cavaliers.
effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long.
This kid Harlan gets the shit out of the way quick. You know, it's not like Brian Edison where you have to speak for like 2 minutes after the fact. That's all it was. Robert. You're gonna get yourself killed, man. You're gonna die of devastation. It's only 6. How many did I have anyway? I only had 6 assists. I had 5 blocks. I had 11 assists, but that's okay. $94 points? 98 points we had. No, 88 points, excuse me. What is 176 minus 88?
The answer is 88.
That's what I thought, 88 points. We beat them by, that's not bad. Gotta check something here just to see something. I want to see if okay, so they're not there anymore. All right. Just go down here and look and see if we can find Steph Curry, Klay Thompson. Okay, we're going to start at the beginning here. I think I know where Klay's at. Because he got traded earlier than Steph did, or Steph may have retired. You never know. There's the guy, J.D. Davison. I hate him so much. Nope. Nope. We're going through to find out where. I wish they had like a player search button. There's Pat Cunningham, still great player. There's Chester Anderson. Okay, Bishop is hard to play against though too. He's a hard guy to guard. I got to guard. Yep, usually half the time. There's Jonathan Kuminga. That's the other guy I got to guard too. Yep, that and Bishop are two guys I hate. There's Anthony Simmons. Nope. We're the Kings so far. Nope. There's Fry. He was hurt? Roger Fry's hurt. Okay, that's nothing new for him. There's Shake Milton. Yeah, I love him. There's Monty Wade. Oh, wait. Okay, Jimmy. You're a Laker. Did he play? He's a Laker this year. Okay. Played for Miami for ever. God damn, he's in the league for 16, almost 20 years now. Jeez. Lonzo's been there for 10. Edgar Mack, another hard guy I got to guard. Or no, that's the guy that's really hard. There he is. He's playing for the Magic. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And Perry Dudley, that's two guys I got to guard right there. He's that. So now I got to guard Dudley. Dmitry Titov. KBD, yeah. Nope. There's Robertson Earl. Jeremiah. Nope. 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 There's me. Nope. 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 There's Katie. Took him a while. Took him a while to come over here. Happened 3 years different. 4 years different. Nope. There he is, Timothy Fry. Nope, he's not on the team anymore. Neither is Clay. Huh. I guess they've both retired. Huh.
Laker.
All right, I know we're drafting for the future, but with this pick, I feel really good about winning this season. I need a power forward that knows a little something about defense. And at 37, I'm going with Scottie Pippen.
Ooh, that's good. You know, piggybacking off Chris, I've got a young team. These guys need some veteran leadership to show them the ropes and show them how to win an NBA championship. And who better to do that than two-time NBA champion, one of the best players in NBA history. Give me Hakeem Olajuwon for my center.
I need shooters. And when we look back to this era, there aren't as many to choose from. So I'm going to take Katino Mobley.
Very good pick.
All right, you know, you guys have convinced me that I need some veteran leadership. I do have Tim, but I think he's only 27 right now, so he's still on the younger side. And, you know, I'm the Miami Heat. This is a no-brainer, right? Big man down low, got to handle Shaq. Alonzo Mourning.
Ooh. Excellent choice.
I was going to take him. Thank you for that, Blake.
That's what Brian's been doing to me.
So I think I will go with a 7-footer to team up with Kevin Garnett, Eric Dampier.
It is the last round of our fantasy draft. Chris is on the clock. Who do you got?
I obviously need someone that knows how to get the ball to Kobe and shoot off of when he gets double teamed. So I'm going to choose my other Laker love, Derek Fisher, for my point guard.
You know, I got a great pick, and I'm shocked he is still available this late in the draft. Give me Penny Hardaway to play point guard for me, right alongside Tracy McGrady. I love this value right here.
There is more.
Still finding their footing in this early part of the season, Grant. How important is it to get off to a really hot start?
Oh, it's so important to get off early to a good start, BA. You really want to build some momentum early. In some ways, it can really set the tone for the rest of the season.
All right, let's take a look at New Orleans' starting lineup. We've got Zion Williamson, and it's T in at the 4. Adebayo, no good. Pass to Barrett, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
First one falls for him.
R.J. Barrett.
Good on both. Here's Banchero. Now here's Adebayo. Pass to Banchero. Off target at the rim. Inside, Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
The defense can't stop a force like Zion. Once he's airborne, the slam is almost inevitable.
Here's Banchero. Hero outside. Shot from 12. Shot clock at 2. And they pick up 2.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Down low. Shot is good by Barrett.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Back to Hero. Here's Park. T grabs the miss. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. For three. Hits a three-pointer.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Park. To the paint. Here's Banchero. There's the block. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Hero left side.
It's been a struggle for them to get anything to fall.
And no good. His first shot of the night, missing. Here's T. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson. 5 points in the game.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Hero for three. He drops it from range.
Coming into his own from distance, Hero is money.
Outside Barrett. Over to the wing. Puts up a three. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to Park. Going inside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Team foul.
The first one falls.
Now at the line,
So he gets them both. And the Pelicans with possession here. 7-point differential. This, their first chance to take a look at the Heat this season.
And they swept the team last season, got the upper hand, and sustained the momentum.
But hey, it's a different season, and anything can happen.
And Miami has possession, following the score by New Orleans. Out to the right wing. Adebayo in the post. He's against Williamson. Again, the Heat misses.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep. Bam Adebayo gives his team so much flexibility, playing multiple positions and doing whatever the team asks. Nearly unstoppable. No matter where the pass is delivered, Zion will go up and get it.
Now here's Hero. To the middle. Here's Banchero. Banked it in off the glass. And Smitty, how about Bam Adebayo? He really diversifies this team offensively.
He does, B.A. He's a consistent scorer, and he's fierce on the defensive end, guarding smaller guys.
Pass to Davidson. Drills it from deep. 13 points in the game.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
To the left wing. Ball stolen. They're running. Here's Williamson. Oh, Williamson throws it down.
With the reputation of a highlight reel dunker, Zion's always ready to put on a show.
Here's Park. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Hero, the pass to Adebayo. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Bam is a pro at absorbing contact, especially when he's locked in on scoring.
To the inside, T, and is blocked. Ooh, ripped away. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pelicans.
It's all about pace for me. They have set the tone in that area, and they are playing fast.